It's Splat time!
Today, a dozen death-defying daredevils of Splatalot will go head-to-head with the defiant defenders as they strive to capture the highly coveted crown of Splatalot.
Will the defenders keep the castle safe from the attackers, preserve the kingdom of Splatalot, and reign victorious?
Is that head over heels? I believe that was head over heels.
So who will tumble, who will tilt, who will teeter, and who will go splat? Hello, I'm Dick, he's Dom, and this is Splatalot.
It is indeed. Now, Dick, me old boy, how would you describe Splatalot in a nutshell?
Well, I'll give it a go.
There you go.
I'm in.
Right, good. Go on, describe it.
Well, in the first round, only the fastest 6 will survive. They will be sent to the stockade. But only 4 will be lucky enough to escape and compete in the final round for the all-important Splatalot crown. And that was Splatalot in a nutshell.
Done. You know, here it is, not in a nutshell. We begin with the baffling barrels, then up the slippery slope to the terrifying rolling mace.
Whilst being pelted at all times by the defenders on the Splatzuka.
Then it's down the impossible incline and across the beastly battle axes.
And this time you'll have a high-powered water cannon for company.
Then it's over the rope bridge of disaster!
And onto the perilous pole vault to complete the course at the castle entrance.
Hey, now that is quite a challenge.
Well, it's about to get even challengier, because those bazookas and water cannons don't just fire themselves. Bring on the defenders. Don't they look great together? In round 1, the croc who likes to shock, Crocness. Next, it's the one, the only...
Gildor.
And finally, lovable barbarian Scab.
If we don't happen to get you...
The mace roll will!
Ah! The beast speaks!
Sometimes I even think they scare themselves. Let's begin.
I'm gonna be the queen of this
Here's candidate Queen Jenna.
And so your quest begins.
She's looking good so far. Oh, bumwhacker! But I don't think she meant to do that.
And Jenna is really scraping the bottom of the barrel with her bum-bums.
Jenna likes nail polish and hates dragonflies.
Here's your introduction to Crocness, Jenna.
Oh, I think she just added swamp-dwelling paintballers to her hate list.
Oh, I think her nail polish will be chipped after that fall.
If we slow this flat down, you'll see that Jenna actually does a backflip into the moat. Good lass.
Is that head over heels? I believe that was head over heels.
Gold star for Gildor.
I have you lined up, Jenna.
Well, it was nice of Crocness to warn her.
Yes, but it might have been even more polite not to hit her at all.
I think we have a bit of a warrior on our hands, Gildor.
She is quite tenacious, but I don't think she is as handsome.
Typical. Gildor can't even make a compliment without including himself.
Scab now taking a more direct approach, but I think the rope bridge takes credit for that Mandy Dingle.
Jenna, has anyone ever forgotten your birthday? No. They forget mine, Jenna!
Oh, here we go.
You know, birthdays really aren't a Viking kind of thing.
Vikings are little girly girls. Barbarians beat up Vikings.
Will you just focus?
Come on,
She's getting
boys.
away.
Slippery hootenanny into the wet wang. She's home.
Do you see the happy dance? The happy dance. I am not impressed.
Me neither. All that bickering let Jenna straight through.
And she finishes with a respectable time of 4:45.
Here's Timmy.
This is for Warren!
Well, the baffling barrels have not been baffling for Timmy.
Hello, Timmy.
A friendly greeting there from Crocky.
I can't see you. Bring it! Oh, yeah?
Oh, looks like Timmy's a taunter.
Taunting never pays. See, the price is generally one huge expensive splat. He's grabbing his hooter. Conktastic.
Bad luck for Timmy.
Ta-ha! Hi, Timmy. I'm Scab.
So do you think Scab's just being nice?
Well, for starters, he doesn't really do nice. No, I think he was subtly trying to distract Timmy, and he did a pretty good job.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go then!
Nothing subtle about Scab this time as Timmy falls off the rope bridge. Ploppy!
Early days yet, but Timmy, that time of 5:53 is very beatable.
You know, every time I see the happy dance, I just get nauseated.
I feel the same every time I see Gildor. Time for our next attacker. And here is Sneha, whose nickname is Twinkle.
It's time to win then!
Well, Twinkle's not exactly receiving any star treatment from those barrels.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. I am the dashing and handsome Gildor.
I'm gonna blow chunks.
Gildor may be the wordsmith, but Croc just does all her talking with the Splatzuka. Claythorps! Oh, that's another one on target, and our little Twinkle heads for the moat.
Wibbly, 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 explodes!
It's not my fault that my good looks tend to be distracting.
Yeah, one look at Gildor and I just want to jump into the lake too.
Now, don't be nasty.
Here's our next attacker, Tristan, on the incline. He's into scuba diving and also screaming.
Oh, what exactly is screaming?
It's kind of what Scab would sound like if he did karaoke.
Fair enough.
Tristan!
You know what will make you feel better, Tristan? Do one of your things.
And Scab once again is trying to distract the attackers.
And once again it worked. It's like a delayed reaction. Tristan was brought to his knees, then he bought a one-way ticket to the Tuscan Bean.
Right. He finishes with a tie of 707, and sadly, Twinkle's time isn't very bright either.
Our next attacker is Scott.
Fast like a bullet.
Fast like a bullet.
And sleepy like a seal. The mace is certainly on a roll today.
A bog roll. Scott is into paintballing, so perhaps the defender's weapons won't bother him.
That bridge is bothering him.
You know, Scott kind of rhymes with splat.
No, it doesn't.
Are we just rhyming off random facts about each other? Is that what we're doing now?
Gilda, you look like a girl sometimes.
Oh, not again. Has Scab learned nothing today?
Look what you did.
You know, Scab, if you did a better job, he wouldn't be doing the happy dance right now.
And there is Scott doing the happy dance right now with a happy time of 4:29.
Here's our sixth attacker, Christine, who's into gymnastics.
Together?
No, I missed that.
Well, she said, I love fudge and bacon. I said, together, and then she said separately. Anything else you want me to explain?
No, carry on.
Meanwhile, Christine is in the moat.
Why, thank you, Gilda. I seem to be doing quite well without your help.
Yes, I am gorgeous.
Honestly, Christine is across the axes, and oh!
Oh, it's like she saw a plate of fudge and bacon.
Look, I told you, she likes them separately.
She nearly clears them out. Where was Scab?
Scab, that was your job.
Christine completes her job in 3:12. Well done.
So here's the leaderboard so far. Christine is leading with 3:12. Sneha is looking doubtful with a time to beat of 10:47. But Tristan isn't safe either.
And with 6 more attackers to come, anything is possible.
What's probable is a lot more splatting.
I like it when people scream when they see me.
It's not Scream-a-lot, it's Splatalot.
So, how do you feel the first half went?
Well, the defenders really let themselves down, I think. I mean, Croc Ness held it together, but Gildar and Scab, they're having a right old bicker.
Yeah, but who's at fault? You know, Scab led at least 3 defenders over the moat.
But Gildar knows what buttons to press.
Yeah, Scab's only got 1 button, on and off. Bit like yours.
What? I haven't got an on and off.
Right, it's really nice, isn't it? Yeah. Here's a reminder of the leaderboard so far. Christine is in the lead with 3 minutes and 12 seconds, but Sneha will be lucky to make it out with a vulnerable 10 minutes and 47 seconds. Remember, only the 6 fastest survive.
Ah, fudge and bacon! What just happened?
Fudge and bacon.
Let's do this!
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Mikaela is into rock climbing.
How about slope climbing?
Mikaela!
Going for the slow and steady approach.
And it's quite a tactic. She seems to have confused the defenders there.
Gildar's actually speechless.
Mikaela, you could please just move it along, and then we can knock you back into the moat.
Me?
It is a little mean, but we have a castle to defend. It's kind of our job.
Come on, try your hardest.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Stockport!
Beg your pardon?
Stockport!
What?
Stockport!
What?
Stockport!
Shut up! Mikaela, picking up the pace now. And that just accelerates her into the moat. Whoopee!
Mikaela likes rocks, but the mace likes to roll.
Mikaela, this is Scab over here.
Yeah, I like it when people scream when they see me.
I'd have thought that would have happened quite a lot.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, he's trying to scream her off balance. He does know he's got a water cannon.
Yes, but it seems he's a bit more focused in the second half. Hey, old Jeffrey!
And Mikaela finishes in 8:07, which knocks Sneha out of the top 6.
But it does put her in the danger zone.
I love football!
He loves football, but does he love barrels? Oh, crunchy!
Isn't it more about the barrels not loving him?
Where are you, Patrick? You love football, hey? Bet you won't like these balls.
Oh, now Croc Ness is trying to be funny.
Funny or not, she's focused, she's a hunter, and Patrick is her prey.
Patrick now on the battle axes. He's holding on tight, which might be a good approach. And now he's just one small step away. Here he goes. Oh, Jeffrey returns!
And that was the problem. That last step was just too small, and he bounces his way into the Arabiata.
I'm so happy.
And so is Patrick for now. That time of 6:57 knocks out Mikaela.
Good job, everybody. The happy dance again. Yeah, that's right. I don't like your happy dance.
Fruits and veggies, give me wings.
What gives her wings?
Fruit and veggies.
Funny, they just give me wind.
Well, sadly, Brie could have done with some wings. She's fallen at the first barrel.
Let's go, Bree. I don't have all day.
Neither does Brie. This is against the clock.
Having a nice time, Bree?
I think that's a no comment from Brie. Oh, the mace does its job yet again. And Brie is in the moat for a second time.
Well, sadly, that was one time too many. She's okay, but Brie has decided that she can't continue.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, at least he's honest.
So you don't know what you're doing, hey, Arthur?
I know what he's doing. He's falling off the mace.
Apparently, he's known as King Arthur to his friends.
Well, now he's wet Arthur.
There's no clue. No clue at all.
That could haunt Gildar if King Arthur takes the crown. And so could that act of treason from Crockness.
Arthur's forgotten this is against the clock. He really needs to get over those axes fast.
What are we going to do while we wait?
How about this? There you are, I'll go first. Kiss.
All right, hug.
Kiss.
Hug. Oh, hang on, here comes our next attacker.
I love hot sauce!
You know I'd have won that, don't you?
Oh, shut up.
Will you make it up the ramp? Will?
That's clever. I see what you did there.
They just about deserve each other, don't they?
And there goes Will.
And Crockness is proving herself today. That splat leads to an incredible reverse slide down the slope for Will.
Will now has two challenges on his hands. The impossible incline, but also time is ticking away.
And sadly, both have beaten him. Bad luck, Bill. Billy Cotton.
Birds, unite!
Birds unite? Zachery thinks he's got a secret army of birds to assist him.
Well, he's flying over the barrels.
That was foul.
I eat birds for lunch.
Birds, unite!
Well, no sign of any birds yet.
And Crockness has just scared them off. She's in a foul mood.
Look, you can't just keep doing the same old foul gag. Anyway, Zach is getting pelted out there. He's almost over the mace, but Flappy Dodo!
Hello, Zachery or Zach. Which do you prefer? I don't care. I am scared.
Let's go! Who are you shouting?
Crime flap. And Zach is down. That's quite a spectacular splat, as he was running at high speed, but he's all right.
He's more than all right. He's through, knocking out Tristan. Now back to King Arthur. He's still on the battle axes.
I can't even look at you right now, Arthur.
That's really sick, you know that?
Will you fire?
Crockness.
He's getting away. He's on the axes.
Wait for it. Don't rest there. I wouldn't rest there if I were
He
you.
needs to hurry now.
Because that will work.
Oh, double twang flap, the final splat for Arthur, and his quest for the crown is over.
But that quest continues for the 6 attackers with the fastest times.
So let's go to the leaderboard to see who's made it through to the next round. It's Christine, Zachery, Scott, Jenna, Timmy and Patrick, the Rat Pack. Christine was the fastest and Patrick the slowest, but that counts for nothing in the next round because everyone starts from scratch in the stockade.
It'll be slimy and foamy, plus the defenders will get all mouthy.
Hey, stop hugging that thing. It ain't your girlfriend.
And of course it will all get quite splatty.
So did you spot any improvement in the second half from the defenders?
Oh yes, they were much more focused, yes, although Crockness was still the best of the baddies in my book.
Right, right. Would a baddie actually want to be the best, you know? Surely baddies want to be, like, the worst, you know? So, because, like, for a baddie, you know, the best is bad, and to be the worst is good. I mean,
Fitted it after round 1 when he was having a kip. Should have done it years ago. Right, here's a reminder of our top 6 attackers. We have Christine, Zachery, Scott, Jenna, Timmy and Patrick. And they are about to enter the stockade. Now, unlike the first round, they'll all be in the same arena together. So this time, they'll really be competing against each other.
Any knob-knobs? What happened?
Oh, nothing. We were just talking about the stockade.
Oh, right, yeah, of course. Let's take a look in more detail. The attackers will remain strapped to the spinning wheel of certain doom until the klaxon sounds.
They can then head to the ladder rungs, which slot into their ladders, but the rungs only fit certain holes.
All this time, the stockade will be filling up with foam, water, and paintball grenades.
The attackers then have to grab one of only 4 flags before making their escape.
Remember, there are only 4 flags, so 2 defenders will not make it out of there.
And if that wasn't hard enough, we're introducing 3 fresh defenders who simply can't wait to get splatting. She can go ballistic, it's Ballista. Next, it's Shady Samurai, Shaden. And finally...
I'm going to be the thorn in your side.
It's Thorn. Oh, it looks like they're already in a feisty mood.
So, with just seconds to go, here's how the attackers line up. Zachery's in the dark blue, Scott's in the orange.
Shaden's in the all blue.
Look, attackers first. Shut up. Christine's in the pink.
Ballista's in the tartan.
Look, what did I just say? Oh, great. Look now. Timmy's in the foamy blue, Patrick in the slimy yellow, and Jenna in the foam tingle purple. There's a klaxon, and they're off.
Hello, attackers.
Not all of them.
Well, come on, don't just lay there all day.
Good. Now they're all off.
I like my targets to move a little bit.
Thorn claims his first splat of the day.
And it's Christine with a helmet splat.
I love a foam party.
Look at this one clinging to life.
Well, he's clinging, but Scott now makes his move and poopy straight into his ladder.
It's pretty foamy now inside the stockade, and this is when the slips and the splats really start to take off.
No, the annihilating arm now causing problems.
Oh, not for Zach, look. He's just giving it a big hug.
In all that kerfuffle, he's gonna lost his shoe.
Yes, he may have gained an arm, but he lost his footwear, and he finishes off the move with a huge splat.
Good luck finding that, Zach.
Now, the other defenders have started this round well, but what's happened to Shaden?
Hey, Shaden, you gonna stand there and look pretty all day? You're gonna do something. Excuse me, time pretty day.
Oh, and the bickering begins again. Will this help the attackers?
Well, it hasn't helped Scott yet.
He's struggling to get around the annihilating arm.
And the same is true for Christine. Although that's quite a classy landing.
Thorn is still splatting with accuracy.
It looks like Christmas.
But it doesn't, it doesn't.
Hey, stop hugging that thing. It ain't your girlfriend.
He's right, but I don't think Scott's got a choice. Oh, and he's off.
No arm done. Get it? And the defenders seem to be enjoying themselves way too much.
That's because none of the attackers have built a ladder yet.
Thorn showing off his skills on the slime stick. Scott's not too impressed.
I think he likes it.
No, he doesn't. In fact, none of the attackers seem to be liking this onslaught from the defenders. Plus, that arm is still getting in the way.
Yes, I think Scott will remember his time in the stockade for some time to come.
Zach's now sliding down the wheel with another rung. His ladder's almost complete.
Thorn has spotted him.
Hey, look this way.
And Zach is slimed.
How'd you like that?
Excellent. Let's see that again. And again. And again.
Hey, Orange, up here.
Orange is actually called Scott, but Ballista doesn't care what your name is so long as it ends in splat.
Yes, Ballista's slime stick and the annihilating arm really ganging up on Scott there.
Timmy and Zach are now struggling with the arm, and so is Christine.
I've got something for you as well. Oh, how do you like
And
that?
Thorn still sliming Zach.
His splat Zach count is now up to 5.
Christine has the first flag, but slides headlong into a ladder.
The arm now splats Patrick while Zach goes for the second flag.
Christine is nearly there, and Timmy now has his last rung.
Yes, the place is hotting up, but Christine is the first through.
Timmy now has the third flag, just one left.
The defenders really need to respond to this.
Even more slime from Thorn, but Zach doesn't care. Exactly, he's the second one out of the stockade and through to the final.
Oh, and Jenna has the last flag.
Timmy now climbs to the top and is the third to escape, so one place remains.
Which means Thorn has one last chance to slime someone, and he doesn't waste it.
Yes, Jenna gets slimed, but she becomes our fourth finalist. Well done to Christine, Jenna, Timmy and Zach.
And farewell to Scott and Patrick. It just wasn't their day.
So one of these finalists is now a step closer to claiming the Splatalot crown.
But that is so much easier said than done, because the attackers must now face all 6 defenders.
Now the bad guys have been arguing all day, but if that changes...
Tag team, Scab.
How about a double take?
Then anything could happen. It's splat time.
Why don't we just take a moment to celebrate some classic splats?
And that's why we call it Splatalot.
So has today been more about defenders losing it rather than attackers winning it?
Well, round 1 was full of arguments, particularly between Scab and Gildar, but then Ballista and Shaden were getting a little cranky in round 2.
Yeah, they were. Bit like us at times, really.
Yeah, but I mean, we never mean anything by it, do we? And if you ever get it in the neck from anyone, I'll always be there to give you a helping hand.
Oh, no. And if you're ever looking down, I'll always be right beneath you. Now. Yeah, What was that?
Where were we?
No idea. Right, let's take another look at the leaderboard. Christine, Jenna, Timmy and Zachery will face each other in the final.
Plus, all 6 defenders come out to play for this one. They are Gildar, Scab, Crockness, Shaden, Thorn and Ballista.
And then there's the course itself. Look at the obstacles. The Titanic teeter-totters.
The foam-filled fountain.
The defenders' weaponry firing at all times.
And then the barrier, the lily pads and the water wall. All there to defend the Splatalot crown.
Drugs are bad. Stay in school.
Well, the defenders shouting with one voice.
Here's how the attackers line up. Timmy's in the blue, Christine is in the pink, Jenna's in the light purple, and Zach is also in the blue. And they're off into the foam. Christine is the first to emerge, but she gets slammed by Gildar.
Oh, she looks totally surprised by that.
That's how you do it.
Now, as if the course and the defenders weren't enough to deal with, the setting sun is now casting a shadow on the arena. The attackers really have their work cut out for them.
Oh, and Zach becomes the first victim on their teeters.
Christine teetering and hanging and splatting.
And Jenna getting quite a hosing from Ballista.
Come on, sunshine.
Is she talking to Jenna or the weather?
Scab is a ray of sunshine, isn't he?
Christine really needs to try a different technique, I think.
Tag team, Scab.
How about a double team?
Oh, this doesn't look good for Jenna.
On the count of 9. What is number 9?
Not the most conventional countdown from Scab, and although the defenders are united, Jenna is not falling down, unlike Zach next to her. And Jenna is the first to make it to the barrier.
Timmy, however, is teetering, and once you start teetering, then you totter, and a splat soon follows.
Shaden reloads, and now Thorn joins in with the vaporizers. But again, Jenna is moving forward. Here she goes, she's onto the lily pads.
Scab now gets it on the axe. Meanwhile, Christine is still struggling with her tottering technique. Oh, tumbly tatters.
Back to Jenna, who is now a standing target.
And Gildar has her in his sights with his splat bow. No, that's a rare sight. Gildar missing. Ballista and Scab are still targeting Jenna.
But they're too focused on her, and the others are making progress. Jenna is still leading. Christine has made it to the barrier, but she slides off.
And the rule is if you don't make a clean leap to a lily pad, then you're sent back.
Zach at the barrier now.
You know, you may have gotten past the ninja, but you won't get by me.
Well, Ballista and Shaden obviously still have a few things to discuss.
And that gives Zach an opportunity to catch up. And if that wasn't bad enough for her, Thorn is now vaporizing the poor girl. Will she survive?
Yes, she will. She's now at the water wall. And Zach is still making progress. This could be close. The defenders are now focusing on all the front runners.
Remember, Christine was sent back to the teeters alongside Timmy. I think their race is over.
Jenna is nearly there. Zach is now also on the wall, but I don't think he can catch her.
You're right. Jenna's made it. She's captured the crown.
You're proud of this? You're proud of this? You should not be proud! There should be no pride here during the happy dance! Not impressed!
Gildar is such a soul. What's wrong with a happy dance?
Where would you like me to start?
Yes, okay. Anyway, it's not about him. It's about Jenna, our new queen.
Oh, yeah, she is a worthy champion. But don't forget, we've got another winner to pick, because it's time for Splat of the Day. Today's highlight came about during this classic encounter.
Oh, how do you like that?
Between Thorn and Zach.
We've had plenty of other memorable moments too. Maybe Fudge and Bacon can work together.
Yes, but will Gildar and Scab after today's arguments?
Yeah, most memorable of all was the crowning of Queen Jenna. Here's her story. Jenna kicked off round 1 with this prediction.
I'm gonna be the queen of this castle.
And now she is, so take it away, Queen Jenna!
I am the queen of this castle.
See you next time.
Splat you later.
Bye.